guys, hope you're having an awesome day. So today I thought I would do a little bit of a fun video. I've seen a few other YouTubers do it and I thought it'd be a bit fun. So today I thought I would do a Kiwi's first impressions of living in the UK. So bear in mind I'm living in Bristol, not London, and we've had a few rough experiences. But all in all, I'm really loving living here. Anyway, let's get rolling. One of the things I absolutely love is the accents. I mean, I'm really bad at telling which accent is like whose. You know, people are like, oh, that's a Bristolian accent, and that's a Manchester accent, and that's a York accent. I have no idea. But basically, I just really love the British generalization accent. It's just, I don't know, I mean, Kiwi accent is just, to me, just sounds so bogan. Don't get me wrong, I love Kiwis, but I don't know, the British accent is just so much kind of smoother and more sounds polite no matter what you're saying, even if you're saying horrible things. It just sounds, I don't know, something about the accent. It's really nice. I mean, it's not quite an Irish accent, let's be honest, but it's pretty good. Now, the other big thing that we found, we ended up getting our car over here so we can drive around. But I cannot get over how narrow the roads are. They are so narrow. And especially if you're in the country, like in New Zealand, country roads, big, wide generally. Especially if you're like in Matamata or something like that. It's just flat, open spaces. Here it's all like hedgerows, really tiny, and you're going down like a narrow country lane and the speed limit's like 50 or 70 miles an hour, and you're just thinking, holy moly, what if someone comes towards me? I am screwed. In terms of roads, as well as the little narrow roads, one thing that I'm really struggling with is they have a lot of people biking around here, which I love, but they don't wear helmets. And I just can't get over that. Like, they're really conscious of health and safety in that here, but no one, it's not a legal requirement to wear a helmet on what they call a pedal bike or a push bike, which I just think's nuts. Like, I just keep freaking out every time I see it. I mean, to be fair, people choose to wear helmets, but not a lot do. And I just really worry for them. Like, come on guys, protect your head, it's really important, you don't want to lose it. One of the other things that took getting used to is that England just seems to be very much a cash-based society. It's just everywhere is expected to have cash. Like, Brendan catches the bus in the morning sometimes, and he's had times where if he didn't have the exact change, not only did he have to have cash, but if he didn't have the exact change, they didn't have any change to give him. And there's just so many coins, I can't get over it. Like, I just coins everywhere. Like, I just want to use a card and just pay for it and go. Like, it's getting a lot better at that, but there's still some places you go to that it's like cash only, and you're just like, why? I have a card and I have the money, but yeah. One thing I do quite like is everyone seems really polite. I don't know if they think I'm a tourist and just passing by, or maybe it's the accent again, but most people just seem genuinely polite. Maybe they're not thinking always polite things, but I don't know what they're thinking. They sound polite, and I quite like that. Swearing here is just, whew. I mean, yes, those who know me, I do swear a bit, and a lot of Kiwis will drop F-bombs and that every now and then, but here if you drop one, it's like a nuclear bomb's gone off. Like, it's like, oh my goodness. And their swear words are just so like polite and sweet, and it's cute. Like, I'm definitely picking up a few things, good things like lush. I do like the word lush, they use that a lot. Speaking of talking, one of the things I still have not gotten used to, I don't know if it's all of UK or if it's just this region, but I've noticed that when people greet you, they'll say, alright, alright, alright. And they're not really asking, are you alright? It's just like, hey, because they'll say it and walk off. And I'm really bad at this, because if someone says, alright, I'm just like, yeah, not bad, thanks. I answer. It's like what I do. In New Zealand, if you say alright or are you alright, it's usually because you're worried that the other person is not looking so good, or they don't look like they're alright, so you just check in on them. Whereas here it's just like a greeting, and they'll go, alright, and it's just still not used to it. I will continue to respond, and people probably think I'm really weird. One thing that I'm not quite liking here, I must admit, is the coffee. really sorry, and everyone at work knows me to be a little bit of a coffee snob. I don't like instant coffee, and I like nice coffee, and in New Zealand, generally if you go to a sweet cafe, the coffee will be pretty drinkable. Like, not burnt, generally not weak because most of our coffees are double shot, and it's good. I don't know, I'm just so used to it. And then here I've just had so many bad coffees. They're either, like, most of the time they're burnt. I have found a few good coffee shops. I'm still not 100% sold on just being able to go into a cafe and going, can I have a flat white? Because yeah, it's a bit hit and miss, I must say, but to be fair, the Brits do love the tea. I have yet to get that love of tea going, so they're not huge coffee drinkers, so it's not their fault. Another thing I love is that dogs can go everywhere here, like train stations and on buses even, I've seen them, and I just think it's amazing. So yeah, that is a kind of list of a few things that I found about living in the UK thus far. As I say, really enjoying it. There's a lot of things that are definitely very different. I don't know if it's just because I'm an international living in a foreign country or if it's just British things, but yeah, I just thought I'd run those things down because hey, it's really interesting kind of seeing how, although we're a very kind of similar country, there are a lot of differences. Hey, it's our differences that make us unique and awesome. So I hope you enjoyed that little random blub of all the things that we've kind of seen here. If you did, give it a thumbs up because I'd love to see that you are enjoying my content, and if you are new here, click down below to subscribe because I would love to see you back, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Mwah, lots of love, bye! Everyone at work knows me. I carry around my little I nearly said it, cafetiere.